ज्येष्ठराजं ब्रह्मणां ब्रह्मणस्पत आनश्यन्वन् भूतिभिः सीदसादनं प्रणो देवी सरस्वती वाजेभिर्वाजिनीवती धीनामभित्रयवतु गणेशाय नमः सरस्वत्यै नमः श्रीगुरुभ्यो नमः हरिः ओम् धाता पुरस्ताद्यमुदा जहार शक्रः प्रविद्वान् प्रदिशश्च तस्रः तमेवं विद्वानमृत इह भवति नान्यः पन्थायनाय विद्यते सहस्रशीर्षं देवं विश्वाक्षं विश्वशम्भुवम् विश्वं नारायणं देवमक्षरं परमं पदम् विश्वतः परमानित्यं विश्वं नारायणगुं हरिम् विश्वमेवेदं पुरुषस्तद्विश्वमुपजीवति पतिं विश्वस्यामेश्वरगुं शाश्वतगुं शिवमच्युतं नारायणं महाज्ञेयं विश्वात्मानं परायणं नारायणपरो ज्योतिरात्मा नारायणः परः नारायणपरं ब्रह्मतत्त्वं नारायणः परः नारायणपरो ध्यानाध्यानं नारायणः परः यच्च किञ्चिज्जगत्सर्वं दृश्यते श्रूयतेऽपि वा अन्तर्बहिश्च तत्सर्वं व्याप्य नारायणस्थितः अनन्तमव्ययं कविगुं समुद्रेऽन्तं विश्वशम्भुवम् पद्मकोशप्रतीकाशगुं हृदयं चाप्यतोमम् अतो निश्चामितस्याङ्गे नाभ्यामुपरितिष्ठति ज्वालमालाकुलं भाति विश्वस्यायतनं महत् सन्ततगुं शिलाभिस्तुलं भक्त्याकोशसन्निभम् तस्यान्ते सुशिरगुं सूक्ष्मं तस्मिन् सर्वं प्रतिष्ठितम् तस्य मध्ये महारग्निर्विश्वाचिर्विश्वतोमुखः स्वोग्रभुक्तिभजन् तिष्ठन्नाहारमचरत्कविः तिर्यगोर्ध्वमनश्रायी रश्मयस्तस्य सन्तता सन्त्रायनिस्वं देहमापादतनमस्तकः तस्य मध्ये वन्दिशिखा अनीयोर्ध्वा व्यवस्थितः नीरतो यतमध्यस्नादितुल्ये देवभास्वरा नीमानशोकवत्तन्दी वीराभास्वत्यनूपमा तस्याः शिखाया मध्ये परमात्मा व्यवस्थितः स ब्रह्म स शिवः स हरिसेन्द्रशोऽक्षरः परमस्वराट् हृदगुं सत्यं परं ब्रह्मपुरुषं कृष्णपिङ्गलम् ऊर्ध्ववेदं विरूपाक्षं विश्वरूपाय वै नमो नमः ॐ नारायणाय विद्महे वासुदेवाय धीमहि तन्नो विष्णुः प्रचोदयात् ॐ शान्ति 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 भवति य एवं वेद योपामायतनं वेद आयतनवान् भवति वायुर्वा अपामायतनम् आयतनवान् भवति यो वायोरायतनं वेद आयतनवान् भवति आवो वै वायोरायतनम् आयतनवान् भवति
offering our most humble pranams at the divine lotus feet of my dear Lord. Loving Sai Rams to all the devotees who have gathered here tonight. We begin by acknowledging the traditional custodians of the land on which where we gather today and pay my respects to the elders past, present, and emerging. On 24th April 2011 is the day when Swami left his physical form, and since then the 24th of April is observed as the ARADHANA Mahotsavam. The word Aradhana means glorifying and worshipping the God. Another meaning of the word Aradhana means adoration, to adore God. And the word Mahotsavam means grand festival. On this holy Aradhana Mahotsavam, I'd like to quote Swami's words. Swami says, "You and I are one. Let us pay our obeisance to Bhagwan, and may this evening be a time to reconnect, reflect, and resonate with that oneness, and further strengthen our love and gratitude for all Swami's blessings in our lives." Sai Ram.
Om Sai Ram. To add to that, we won't be here together to share that oneness if it's not for all of you who are here. What brings you here is that love that we have for Swami. So we'd also like to take the opportunity on behalf of Suresh and myself to thank each and every one of you who's been a part of this journey with us all, and that we continue to be united and work together with love and support for each other. We thank our regional team, our office bearers, but we are all just here to serve you. These are just names. We're here to work with you, for you, and make sure that we continue with our love in this journey to be with Swami. Thank you. Now, what we'd also like to do is to pay tribute to Professor Brother Anil Kumar, who left us on the 3rd of April, merged in Swami's divine feet. As you all know, he is a much-loved person, a man of great wit and charm who appeals to everyone from young to old, and has left a mark in each and every one of our lives with just too much to talk about, but we're grateful that we had him. And I would like to quote something from Radio Sai, and this is how it goes. With great reverence, dear sir, whoever has heard you has only loved Swami more. As those who owe a little of the depth in our love for Swami to your words, we express gratitude to you and to Swami for you. So let us continue enjoying the rest of the day, evening, celebrating the adoration, the worship of our Lord, and we'll move on to our next event to continue this. Thank you, Sai Ram. So on the back of the wonderful conference that we've all just come from, we are excited to share the reflections and takeaways from a few select folk that we thought to bring together. So I'd like to invite our panelists to come and join us. Thank you very much. Please. Thank you. So in the back of what we think was an energizing and a vibrant time that we've had, we thought it would be a good opportunity to perhaps kickstart this discussion, but speaking with the two folk we have here, Sister Sai Rupa and Brother Harish, who are very busy and very involved in bringing that wonderful event to us. If you'd be kind enough to step us through what it was like, based on the fact that, okay, it was based on Manasa Bhajare. What did that mean for you? What was the planning like? What was your journey like throughout? And what reflections you could bring to share with us behind the scenes? Thank you. From behind the scenes.
Sarah Manti, thank you very much. We'd like to thank Swami, first of all, for this opportunity to reflect on the recent national conference, and it's wonderful to see many of you who were there. I can't believe it's been like just under a month. The weeks have just flown by. I might begin by acknowledging Sister Malini, who somehow managed to get out of being on the panel today, but was an equal and a very valued member of our core team who helped us coordinate the national conference. When Auntie Chitra first asked me to be on this panel reflection, I think it was on the last day of the conference, I was like, no, thank you. But although that was my first response, and then I said, what about Harish and Malini? And she said, they've already been asked. But I did pause and think about why it is important for us to spend time to reflect on activities. I think for so much of us, especially for those who are on coordinating committees or office bearers and the young adults who are all in the audience today who have spent every second day at practice since the national conference, we can often go from event to event within the organisation without pausing, and it almost becomes like we become very good at event managing or planning events. And it's not that we intend to, but sometimes the reason why it is that we do things can sometimes slip away. And so I think opportunities like this makes us pause and think, are these activities ultimately bringing us closer to Swami? Are they furthering us on our spiritual journey? And to really set that intention in every activity that we engage in as an organisation, to look at what is the purpose of this organisation, why did Swami set this up, and are we doing that in everything that we do, and is that being reflected? So with that segue, I'm going to pass it on to Brother Harish to talk to us about, what we thought about with the intention of the conference and intention, the theme, and the planning.
Yes. Saram, everyone. Thank you, Swami, for this opportunity. I think, as Rupa said, similar for me, when Auntie Chitra asked and Sashi asked, I was like, no, Rupa can do all the talking. I don't want to be up here. But I think reflection is so important and so profound. And I honestly can't tell you much of what Bishu said, much of what Auntie Karuna said, because honestly, I didn't have the time to sit down and absorb. But the one thing that I think we can reflect on is the journey to the conference. And one thing that I distinctly remember Sai Rupa said to us in one of the early meetings is, we were busy planning, logistics, accommodation, this offering, SSE program, bhajans, everything. And at one point it was, where is Swami in all of this? We get so busy trying to plan the run sheets, trying to plan the event, and often Swami is just like, oh, he'll be there. I'm sure he'll make it. I'm sure he'll come along. But do we genuinely make the intention to really think about where Swami fits in? And at that point, we made a really important decision that we wanted to start every day by hearing from Swami. Swami would be our keynote speaker. In the lead up to the conference, the biggest question we got asked was, who was the guest speaker? And I think for us, the real guest speaker at the conference was Swami. He gave the keynote addresses. He started the day. He ended the conference, and he was the best guest at our conference, I think. So I think that was really, really important. That sense of Swami first, Swami before anything else. Yeah.
And in terms of your work together, I think that came out, the unity.
Yes, Auntie. I think in terms of because people, again, at the end of the conference can feel like, oh, how did you feel, etc. And I think the strongest sentiment that stood out to me was, and I think I mentioned this to Harish and Malini in our little debrief session, that I truly felt like the conference was best expressed in my feeling, that the sum was greater than its parts. And by that I mean, no doubt you can imagine that the number of hands and the number of people involved in various aspects of the conference that was required, everything from logistics, transport, many people who are here today, SSE program, catering, program, guest speakers, etc. And everyone, rolled up their sleeves, did what was needed to be done to make the conference what it needed to be and what Swami wanted it. But the feeling was that everyone had that sense of collective ownership, but not doership. And that was the lesson that I took away from being part of the conference team. And by that I mean, I think in the attitude in which people worked or working within the organisation, it's, we want our program to, be successful. We want people to feel like they've been fed, and we want everything that we do, we want Swami to feel pleased, no matter how small or the task is, really putting that effort in, and the attention to the detail does matter, but ultimately realizing that, it's not I, or that sense of ownership. And if we can take that into everything that we do within the organisation, I always think the organisation is a bit of a playground. In that, what I mean is that hopefully if we practice enough of this mentality with the activities within this space, safe space of the spiritual like-minded seekers, that by natural extension this will then lead into our own lives, that sort of same mentality of putting the effort in but not feeling that, oh, I'm doing it. I think my one final point is really to say that the one uniting force, the reason why we're all here today, the reason why we continually show up, is ultimately Swami and Swami's love. And, he truly adds value to our events, but ultimately he adds value to our lives.
Absolutely. Thank you very much. And Harish, any closing comments there? Or?
I think just on what Sai said, I think we just before the conference we had a final dry run, and it was on Zoom, and I don't think we really foresaw how many people were part of the organizing team for this conference. We had some incredible team leads, and honestly, they took ownership of their area, they rallied people together, and by the end of it, there was probably like 10 to 15% of attendees were part of the organizing committee. That's how big it got, and we just had no idea, and this is what Swami can do. This isn't any, as Rupa said, there's no one person you can identify who made that team what it was. But that's the love and that's the unity that Swami can bring, and it's only he that does that.
And thank you for that. And I think the one thing that you brought us all, or in the conference that we all did together, was the Pada Puja that we offered to Swami, that each and every one of us participated to give glory to him, right? I think that was very beautiful as well, so thank you for that. Wonderful. We'll then move on to our youngest member, Pradayini. So Pradayini's been with SSC since the age 4, right up to a good 12, 13, 14 years. And Pradayini, what were your feelings? What was your takeaway? What do you cherish most about your experiences at the conference?
Saram to you all. Thank you, Swami, for this opportunity. So I was lucky enough to participate in the SSSGC program. And the biggest memory that I have taken in my final year of participating in any of this was the moments that I had with each individual as a participant, especially being part of group 3 and 4. We were very lucky enough to spend time with each other, learning about Swami's life and just enjoying each other's. And the biggest memory that I ever had was playing bhajan and Takshari with all of us. I think that was a core part of what I did in SSE, and the play was definitely a moment to remember, as it's probably my final play that I would participate as an SSE child. So I was, for those of you who don't know, I was the dad. So I know I was quite memorable in that sense. So I think participating in that play was a learning curve, as you learn about Swami, and within the play, there was scenes that actually happen in Swami's life as well. And putting that into perspective was amazing to see, as you get more of an intimate knowledge of the play as well and what Swami went through. So that's definitely a moment that I would forever cherish.
Wonderful, thank you. If we would move on to Sister Revathi. Thank you. So Sister Revathi hails from Kerala, has been with us here in Australia since 2018.
Yes, 2018.
And this was her first conference. But Sister Revathi is an alumni of the Bal Vikas from Kerala. So she's got loads of experience performing before Swami. So let's hear what she has to say. Thank you.
Sai Ram. My loving pranams at Swami's lotus feet, and loving Sai Rams to all of you, dear brothers and sisters. The last time I was addressing so many brothers and sisters was in 2017 at the National Sri Sathya Sai Bal Vikas Alumni Conference in Puttaparthi. And Swami blessed me with a lot of opportunities to be a part of offerings and do arati and all of that. And at the back of my mind, I realized, I was asking Swami, you're giving me too much this time, isn't it? Are you up to something? And soon enough, I realized Swami was blessing me before embarking on a new journey to a new country with my husband and newborn. So after that, there was quite a bit of grief and complaining to Swami. So this is why you were doing what you did back then. But I must say, attending this first conference here in Australia, it was not only the first conference that I've attended here, but also the first one as a parent. And I had my reservation registering my little one, and Auntie Saraswati reassured me saying that there's a parallel SSE program, so while the parents are getting their spiritual cups filled, the kids are going to have a nice time with Swami too. And they did. My son did ask me if he can sneak in an SSE drop-off today as well. So that was something. And I must say that Swami's omnipresence was just so palpable. And I remember talking to him, asking him, Swami, isn't this the same vibrations I felt at Parthi that I'm feeling here today? And all the questions I had within me, all the unrest I had within me all these years were put to rest when I attended the conference, those 3 days here. It was like coming back home, celebrating with Swami, watching everyone float around in bliss. One person here, all Sai brothers and sisters, instruments of Swami just working in unison with each other like a well-oiled machine. And who can do that but Swami? So it was definitely a pleasure being a part of the conference. It was healing, recharging, and Swami got us all leveled up to get back to our spots and continue with his work. And I realized no matter where you are never far away from Swami. We have the Sai family everywhere, little beads strung together by the love we all share for Swami. And my takeaway from the conference would be Swami's reminder that our inner eyes, we have to open our inner eyes to seek him, find him, and be him. Sai Ram.
Thank you so much. That was very powerful indeed. In the interest of time, we'll move on to a very wise senior member of our organization, Brother Sushil. Very excited to hear your thoughts, sir, on how the conference was. Thank you.
Offering my love and gratitude at the lotus feet of my dear mother and father, loving Sai Ram to everyone. Yes, sister, you have made me old tonight. Nevertheless, you're right. I've had something like 30 years being in the Sai fold, and being present in many conferences since then, till this date. And it has been an eye-opener for me in many situations, meeting so many people every day, and as a participant, sitting in one chair next to Brother Murali, and just trying to absorb everything that had happened that particular day, and then going home at 9 o'clock. I've had some varied experiences, which I think I had to make a note of that, because at this age, we might be able to forget a few things.
We wouldn't want to miss out on your pearls of wisdom. Thank you.
For the Sai National Conference 2024, it was a spiritual awakening that made me feel like I was coming back to life and to myself, returning to the ultimate truth. The conference reinforced the awareness within me of the reality that I am part of the divine, the Atma Swarupa. To me, it has been a call to uncover the true meaning and purpose of life. I feel recharged, peaceful, and full of joy. Both the guest speakers, Sister Karuna and Brother Bishu, brought home the message, God for love, love for God. And knowing that truth, one of us that all of us is that divine Atma. For that, we all know that God is present in everyone in the form of consciousness. In actual fact, God is neither distant nor distinct from you. It is all within us. God in me and the God in you is the same. For me, and probably for many attending the 2024 Sai National Conference, the messages of the conference were a call to a higher consciousness within each of us to realize the inherent divinity. I feel the thirst for more to know Swami and his teachings and a deeper level. It is a constant lifelong journey to go deeper and deeper into Swami's teachings, which will make the path to reaching him easier. Lastly, this conference gave us the golden opportunity to reunite again as many brothers and sisters from interstate whom we hadn't met for the last 5 years due to the pandemic. This reunion was a fellowship, and fellowship indeed, a gift of God's love to bring out the human values within each one of us and continue practicing them thereafter. Prem se bolo, Anand se bolo, Jai Jai Sai Ram. Dear brothers and sisters and children, Om Shri Sai Ram. And sister, thank you for giving me this opportunity to share some of my reflections of the conference. Sai Ram.
Thank you very much, brother. And finally, on to Brother Sanjay. And you all would know Brother Sanjay, very busy, mostly in the background, but he's got his finger in a lot of pies. So, brother, over to you.
Sai Ram, everyone, and first and foremost, my humble pranams at Swami's Divine Lotus feet. I just want to say, whilst I was not a lot in the program in this conference, it was really, really amazing to see the teamwork, how everyone just chipped in, from the organizing committee to the people in the kitchen, people at the help desk. It was really, the teamwork was absolutely phenomenal. And my role in this conference was to organize the transport arrangements for the interstate devotees, and also the service activity on Sunday. So, we assembled 600 birthing kits. There were 100 Narayana Seva packs, which have gone to needy families at the Noble Park Primary School, and also there was Vibhuti packing as well. So that was a service component of the conference. And then the things which I've sort of learned and absorbed from, I guess, the conference and service activities generally, is that, service and devotion really go hand in hand. So when we sit for bhajans, we focus on Swami and we connect to Swami through our prayers. When we do service activities, we focus on Swami and we connect to him through our actions. So that is really the key to it all. And then, whilst we put in a little bit of effort, Swami really takes care of everything else. So once again, just relating some of this back to the conference, when we were trying to organize all the airport pickups, it was a bit of a struggle at the beginning, because everyone was involved with some component or the other of the conference. And then all of a sudden, all these people who are not even coming to the conference all volunteered to help us out. And then when it was time to start planning all the trips back, one of the New South Wales youth came up to me and said, you know what, we've got spare capacity on the bus, because they'd taken a bus to the conference from Sydney. And, they said, we can take 20 or 25 people, do a detour to the airport, and then head straight to Sydney from there. So that kind of took care of 6 or 7 cars for me, so that was absolutely awesome. And the story behind this bus as well is that they had hired a bus for 30 people, but the bus at the last minute broke down, and the bus company sent a larger bus, which could accommodate around about 60 people. So that's where the spare capacity came. Wow. So, whilst we think we are doing all the work and action and everything, really Swami is busy working it all out for us, and putting all the pieces of the puzzle together. So as I say, I can only sort of express my gratitude to Swami for how he made this all happen. I think that's my bell, but that's really the main crux of the conference for me.
Thanks very much. And in your role as well in service, I know we just wanted to very quickly touch on some of the service activities that are being covered. You would like to step
so some
through
of the service activities, there are obviously a lot more service activities than what we can talk about today, but just some, in case to encourage people to participate in service. So firstly, we have the meal services, at Dandenong Market, Victoria Market, and even Melton. So, a lot of these are actually growing with a lot of needy people out there. So amazing work done, and please, do contact your service coordinators if you want to participate. The next one is the Prema Daru. So, globally, we are aiming to plant 10 million trees. Australia, there is 50,000 trees. And, in Victoria, generally the tree planting season commences in winter. So, over the next few months, there will be some announcements as we start getting these service activities organized. And then just one more, as you all would have seen, there was a liquid love or a blood donation booth out at the front of the program this evening. And if you would like to participate in blood donation, you can register at your own time, at your own convenience, but we do request that you just register under the team code, Sri Sathya Sai Global Council Australia, so that we can track the donations and we know how much as a community we are contributing towards the blood donation. So that will help save lives. It's a very important service activity.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. My humble gratitude and thanks to Swami for allowing all you dear souls to share your stories with us. Thank you. And I think, if anything, this has just, augmented the fact that, if I could summarize a few things that were shared here, is we should all work in unity and love with no thought of doership, to leave it all to Swami, to look within ourselves, to get that direction, have full faith, know that we're all one and divine. And we understand that the very heartbeat of this organization is service, and we have so much opportunities to help and share. And this time of unrest and disorder in the whole world, I think there's so much we can all do as a community as well. So let's just keep being out there, serving, loving, and working together. Thank you so very much. Sai Ram.
Sathya Sai Nath Sai Guru Jai Jai. Om Namah Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya. Shivaya Namah.
The universe is the macrocosmos, Brahmanda. The individual being is the microcosmos, Pindanda. But the basic truth of both is one, the same. That one is independent and unrelated to any other fact or thing. When that one is realized in this manner, it can be called Brahman. When it enters the awareness as the universe, it is referred to as Universal Absolute Brahman, Parabrahman. The basic truth of the universe is Atma. The basic truth of the individual is also Atma. All that appear different from Atma are of the region of delusion, Mithya. Delusion implies a condition that until inquiry appears real, but on inquiry is known to be unreal. It is only an appearance, this universe and its supposed basis, an appearance caused by ignorance, Maya. The power that deludes us into believing that the created cosmos is true and real is also an emanation from the Atma. When this power operates and the Atma is clothed with it, it is referred to as the Supreme Self, Paramatma.
जगति की संदेशमय सुगति की संकेतमय जगति की संदेशमय सुगति की संकेतमय समता ममता नवतला समता ममता नवतला त्रिवेणी संगममय त्रिवेणी संगममय उप्पोंगुच प्रवहिंचनो प्रेम प्रवाहम् उप्पोंगुच प्रवहिंचनु प्रेम प्रवाहम् प्रेम प्रवाहम् प्रेम प्रवाहम् इदे इदे सत्य साई दिव्य प्राभवम् इदे इदे सत्य साई दिव्य प्राभवम् रोगातिनि तेषुचु दाहातिनि वापुचु विद्यातिनि विज्ञानिक सुज्ञानिगमाचुचु रोगातिनि तेषुचु दाहातिनि वापुचु विद्यातिनि विज्ञानिक सुज्ञानिगमाचुचु కులమత భేదాల కూర్చి మానవతను పండించగా కులమత భేదాల కూర్చి మానవతను పండించగా పొంగుచు ప్రవహించెను ప్రేమ ప్రవాహం పొంగుచు ప్రవహించెను ప్రేమ ప్రవాహం साई दिव्य प्राभवम्
To vouchsafe the knowledge of this spiritual practice and that truth, and to bless the devotees with that bliss, the attributeless Supreme Lord incarnates in this world, assuming name and form, and gives scope for all embodied beings to have concrete experience and joy. Through these experiences, the incarnations facilitate the realization that the Supreme Lord, Paramatma, is the universal soul, Sarva-Antaryami, and all-pervasive, the inner Atma of everything in creation. Lord Krishna showed the entire creation his own form. Even Arjuna failed to understand that Krishna was the universal soul until he saw with his own eyes how Lord Krishna contained the entire creation in his gross form. Love, lover, and the loved, all three are one and the same. Without love, there can be no lover. Even if they are both love and the lover, without the loved, love has no function at all. In all three, love is the chief ingredient, that which is saturated chiefly and uniformly in everything. That is the Supreme Lord, Paramatma. So there is no difference between these three. In all three, love, prema, is discernible as the universal soul. So can't it be realized that everything is the embodiment of the Lord, Paramatma Swarupa? Certainly, it can be realized without fail.
साई
There are no limitations of time or space for the establishment of oneself in the contemplation of the omnipresent Lord. There is nothing like a holy place or a special time for this. Wherever the mind revels in contemplation of the divine, that is the holy place. Whenever it does so, that is the auspicious moment. Then and there, one must meditate on the Lord. That is why it has been announced already before. For meditation on God, there is no fixed time or place. When and where the mind so desires, then and there is the time and place. Na kala niyamo yatra, na deshasya stalasya cha, yatrasya ramate chittam, tatra dhyanena kevalam. The world can achieve prosperity through disciplined souls whose hearts are pure and who represent the salt of the earth. In the attempt to promote the welfare of the world, from this very minute, everyone should pray for the advent of such men, should try to deserve the blessings of the great, and should try to forget the sufferings of the day.
కలసి ఉంటే కలదు సుఖం కలహిస్తే దుఃఖమై కలసి ఉంటే కలదు సుఖం కలహిస్తే దుఃఖమై పరస్పరం ప్రేమిద్దాం పరదూషణ మానేద్దాం పరస్పరం ప్రేమిద్దాం పరదూషణ మానేద్దాం కుల భేదాలొద్దు మనకు భాషా భేదాలొద్దు కుల భేదాలొద్దు మనకు భాషా భేదాలొద్దు అంతరాని తనమొద్దు అందరం ఒకటిగా ఉందా అంతరాని తనమొద్దు అందరం ఒకటిగా ఉందా సాయి మాత బిడ్డలం అందరం సత్య సాయి మాత బిడ్డలమే అందరం సాయి మాత బిడ్డలం అందరం సత్య సాయి మాత బిడ్డలమే అందరం దేశమంటే మట్టి కాదు దేశమంటే మనుషులు దేశమంటే మట్టి కాదు దేశమంటే మనుషులు దేశాన్ని ప్రేమిద్దాం త్యాగాన్ని చూపిద్దాం దేశాన్ని ప్రేమిద్దాం త్యాగాన్ని చూపిద్దాం పవిత్రముగా జీవించి పావన చరితను పొంది పవిత్రముగా జీవించి పావన చరితను పొంది స్వార్థంబును విడనాడి సత్య సాయిని చేరుదాం స్వార్థంబును విడనాడి సత్య సాయిని చేరుదాం సాయి మాత బిడ్డలం అందరం సత్య సాయి మాత బిడ్డలమే అందరం సాయి మాత బిడ్డలం అందరం సత్య సాయి మాత బిడ్డలమే అందరం మన శక్తిని మనము తెలిసి యువ శక్తిని చాటుదాం మన శక్తిని మనము తెలిసి యువ శక్తిని చాటుదాం గ్రామ గ్రామాల్లోన సేవలెన్నో చేయుదాం గ్రామ గ్రామాల్లోన సేవలెన్నో చేయుదాం సేవలెన్నైనా అవి కష్ట సాధ్యములైనా సేవలెన్నైనా అవి కష్ట సాధ్యములైనా ఒకరినొకరు చేరి మనము స్వామిని ప్రేమించుదాం ఒకరినొకరు చేరి మనము స్వామిని సేవించుదాం సాయి మాత బిడ్డలం అందరం సత్య సాయి మాత బిడ్డలమే అందరం సాయి మాత బిడ్డలం అందరం మాట బిడ్డలమే అందరం.
God alone is real. God is truth. The Supreme Lord is love. Meditate on Him as truth, as love. It is possible to realize Him in whatever form you meditate upon. Be always in the good company, Satsang, of His devotees. Through this good company, discrimination and renunciation, Viveka and Vairagya will be implanted and increased. These will strengthen the spirit and endow you with inner peace. Your mind will then merge in God.
జగమంతా నిండి ఉన్న అందరి బంధువయా
అవతరించుటయనుటలో అర్థమేమి అవతరించుటయనుటలో అర్థమేమి నరులపై ప్రీతి వాత్సల్య పరతతోడా వారి స్థాయికి దైవంబు వచ్చు భువికి జీవ ప్రజ్ఞతో బాటుగా దైవ ప్రజ్ఞ
ప్రేమ స్వరూపులారా,
embodiments of love.
ఈ వెంకమ్మను ఈశ్వరమ్మ వచ్చి, స్వామి మీరు ఏమైనా జరగండి, ఎటువంటి పద్ధతులైనా జరగండి, కానీ పుట్టబర్తి మాత్రం వదలకూడదు అన్నారు.
And Venkama and Ishwarama said, Swami, you may do anything, you may go anywhere, but never leave this Puttaparthi.
అప్పుడు నేను ఆమెకు మాట ఇచ్చాను.
Then Bhagavan promised her,
నేను పుట్టబర్తిని వదలను,
I will never leave Puttaparthi.
నేను ఇక్కడే ఉంటాను,
I will stay here permanently.
ఈ విధమైన ప్రమాణం చేయటం చేతనే నేను ఈనాటి వరకు పుట్టపర్తి వదలలేదు.
Because of the promise given to the mother by Bhagavan, till this day he did not leave Puttaparthi.
ఎవరైనా సరే ఇక్కడికి రావాల్సిందే, కానీ నేను ఎక్కడికి పోయి స్థిరంగా నివాసం చేసేది.
Anyone for that matter will have to come to this place. Bhagavan will never go anywhere.
కనుకనే ప్రతి దానికి కూడా అవతార తత్వం అంటే పుట్టిన స్థానాన్ని వదలకూడదు.
Avatar, the nature of avatar is to stay there where the birth has taken place.
ఇక్కడ ఉన్నటువంటి చెట్టుని తీసి ఇంకో దగ్గర నాటితే అక్కడ కొంతకాలం చావచ్చును, బ్రతకవచ్చును.
If you remove the growing plant here, transplant it somewhere else, it may grow up.
సాయి బాబాదని అక్కడ ఇక్కడ పెట్టి ఉంటే ఇది బ్రతికేటువంటిది కాదు.
So the Sathya Sai Baba is not willing to be shifted.
ఎక్కడ పుట్టిందో అక్కడనే పెరగాలి.
This incarnation grows where it is born.
కనుక దీన్ని వదలకోకుండా ఈనాటి వరకు కూడాను ఈ పుట్టపర్తిని పెద్ద క్షేత్రంగా సాగుతూ వచ్చింది.
This Puttaparthi has become a pilgrim center because Bhagavan continued to stay here.
Jaya
के दाता साई बाबा सकल भुवन के दाता रूप मनोहर कमलाकांता रूप मनोहर कमलाकांता रूप मनोहर कमलाकांता रूप मनोहर कमलाकांता युगावता साई बाबा दया करो प्रतिभा युगावता साई बाबा दया करो युगावता साई बाबा दया करो प्रतिभा युगावता साई बाबा शिरडी परती हृदय निवासी शिरडी परती हृदय निवासी शिरडी परती हृदय निवासी परती हृदय निवासी प्रशांति सुंदर साई प्रशांति सुंदर साई प्रशांति सुंदर साई प्रशांति सुंदर साई साई बाबा सकल भुवन के दाता साई बाबा सकल भुवन के दाता साई बाबा सकल भुवन के दाता रूप मनोहर कमलाकांता कमलाकांता युगावता साई बाबा दया करो प्रतिभा युगावता
सबका हे भगवान
Jaya
जगदीश जय परमेश नमो जय साई नमो जय शुभदाई नमो
Sai Ram, hear my call to you. Sai Ram, hear my call. Sai
Ram, Sai Ram, Sai Ram.
बाबा मेरे साईं, मेरे बाबा मेरे साईं। साईं राम, साईं राम, साईं राम, साईं राम। साईं राम, साईं राम, साईं राम। हिंदू मुस्लिम साईं आते हैं तेरे द्वारे। हिंदू मुस्लिम साईं आते हैं तेरे द्वारे। मिलते हैं तेरे द्वारे, मिलते हैं तेरे द्वारे। साईं राम, साईं राम, साईं राम, साईं राम। साईं राम, साईं राम, साईं राम। साईं राम, साईं राम, साईं राम, साईं राम। सर्वधर्म स्वरूपा साई।
हे साई जगन्नाथा, हे साई जगन्नाथा, हे साई जगन्नाथा। हे साई जगन्नाथा, हे साई जगन्नाथा, हे साई जगन्नाथा। हे साई जगन्नाथा, हे साई जगन्नाथा, हे साई जगन्नाथा। हे साई जगन्नाथा, हे साई जगन्नाथा, हे साई जगन्नाथा। दीनबन्धु साईनाथा, करुणा सिन्धु 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 जगन्नाथा। हे साई जगन्नाथा, हे साई जगन्नाथा, हे साई जगन्नाथा, हे साई जगन्नाथा। हे साई जगन्नाथा, हे साई जगन्नाथा, हे साई जगन्नाथा,
शंभो महादेव सदा शिवा शंभो महादेव शंभो महादेव शंभो महादेव सदा शिवा शिव शंभो महादेव शंभो महादेव शंभो महादेव सदा शिवा शिव शंभो महादेव शंभो महादेव शंभो महादेव सदा शिवा नारायण हरि नारायण हरि नारायण वेद पारायण
भजन बिना सुख शांति नहीं हरि नाम बिना आनंद नहीं हरि नाम बिना आनंद नहीं हरि नाम बिना हरि भजन बिना शांति नहीं जप ध्यान बिना योग नहीं जप ध्यान बिना प्रभु दर्श बिना प्रज्ञान नहीं दय धर्म बिना सत्कर्म नहीं भगवान बिना कोई अपना नहीं हरि नाम बिना परमात्मा नहीं हरि नाम बिना परमात्मा नहीं हरि नाम बिना आनंद नहीं हरि भजन बिना हरि भजन बिना सुख शांति नहीं
ॐ तत्सत् श्री नारायण तु पुरुषोत्तम गुरु तु सिद्ध बुद्ध तु स्कंद विनायक सविता पावक तु सविता पावक तु ब्रह्मवस्तु तु ब्रह्म शक्ति तु ईशु पिता प्रभु तु रुद्र विष्णु तु राम कृष्ण तु रहीमताओ तु रहीमताओ तु वासुदेव विश्वरूप तु चिदानंद हरि तु अद्वितीय तु अकाल निर्भय आत्मलिंग शिव तु आत्मलिंग शिव तु आत्मलिंग शिव तु ॐ जय जगदीश हरे स्वामी सत्य साई हरे भक्त जना संरक्षक भक्त जना संरक्षक हरि महेश्वरा ॐ जय जगदीश हरे शिवधरा श्रीकर सर्वा प्राणपति स्वामी सर्वा प्राणपति आश्रित कल्पलतीका आश्रित कल्पलतीका आपद्बान्धवा ॐ साई महादेवा मंगलारती अंजुको मंगलारती अंजुको मंगलगिरिधारी ओम जय जगदीश हरे नारायण नारायण ओम सत्यनारायण नारायण नारायण ओम नारायण नारायण ओम सत्यनारायण नारायण ओम सत्यनारायण नारायण ओम जय सद्गुरुदेवा नारायण नारायण ओम सत्यनारायण नारायण नारायण ओम नारायण नारायण ओम सत्यनारायण नारायण ओम सत्यनारायण नारायण ओम जय सद्गुरुदेवा नारायण नारायण ओम सत्यनारायण नारायण नारायण ओम नारायण नारायण ओम सत्यनारायण नारायण ओम सत्यनारायण नारायण ओम जय सद्गुरुदेवा शांति 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 समस्त लोकाः सुखिनो भवन्तु समस्त लोकाः सुखिनो भवन्तु समस्त लोकाः सुखिनो भवन्तु ओम शांति 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 जय बोलो भगवान श्री सत्य साई बाबा जी की जय।